Cousins, get in here. I have some great news. Now, the very first couple to meet from my show and to get married, Evans and Joanna, they also have the very first Kendra G Singles baby, too, because their beautiful baby girl was born in May of 2021. Now, earlier this year, I told you that Joanna was pregnant with their second child together, and I'm happy to share their son is here. Yes! Their son made it to the world in June of this month. So we are sending nothing but love and congratulations to your growing family. You will always be the first to meet, the first to get married. And now your family is growing with baby number 2. Now you have another Kendra G Singles baby. We're so happy for you. Mwah.
I want to tell you about your show. See, a lot of people singles on shows. It's a great show to meet a beautiful woman. Like, I was blessed to meet there. I actually want to find somebody, which I did, that I could build a life with, looking to eventually get married, have kids, but I'm looking for the right partner. I would never have met her if I had your platform at all. Because she lives in North Carolina, I live in Miami. So what the chance whoever cross each other's path, right?
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming and letting people know that this show does work.
Oh yeah, we've definitely been letting people know that it works. Yeah, we're an example. So.
Yeah. The all-new Kendra G Singles dating app is available now on iPhones and Android phones. Download the app and find your love. For those who don't know the backstory, Evans came on my show 3 weeks after I created it back in 2020. Joanna was watching, simply liked a picture, and that like went a whole way to a wedding day, to a baby, to 2 babies, a whole life together. Here is a clip of their very first interview when they called me up.
People with singles on shows. It's a great show to meet a beautiful woman. Like, I was blessed to meet there. So I hop on. I was at a friend's house. I hop on. I was looking rough. I hop on. We talk for a little bit. Asked me what I was looking for. Someone was God-fearing. Someone was educated. Somebody that I could beat my match, my equal. Looking for me. She was on there. She saw me. She liked one of my pictures. And I slid in the DM right after. Yeah. I slid right in the DM. I'm like, oh, I look at her profile. Oh, she cute. Okay. Yeah. So DM said, how you doing?
Yeah. So, and the crazy thing is when he came on, you was like, ladies, this is a good one right here. And it's been awesome. So our first date, we actually had to do some work in Atlanta in June. So he went on in May. So we was like going back and forth for about a month. And then in June, I had to go down to Atlanta for work. And so that's where we had our first date. And he drove up he lives in Miami. I live in North Carolina. So he drove the 9.5 hours. I didn't think he was going to come. I was like, you're not driving no 9 hours to Atlanta. But he drove. And we stayed at 2 separate hotels. I was like, I don't know how it's going to go. We stayed at 2 separate hotels. And it was a wonderful weekend. We had a great time.
I actually want to find somebody, which I did, that I could build a life with, looking to eventually get married, have kids, but I'm looking for the right partner. For me, she lives in North Carolina, and I got blessed and have your platform to find somebody there. Because Miami's a lot of people in Miami, but it's not the same match. And like for me, like I would never have met her if I had your platform at all. Because she lives in North Carolina, I live in Miami. So what the chance whoever cross each other's path, right? Yeah. Like we have been in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, our second date was in Puerto Rico. Those pictures were in Mexico. We went to Mexico in August. So okay. Well, in August we went. My sister for her birthday we had a surprise birthday party for her up in the cabins, and that's when he asked me to be his girlfriend with my family there. It was really nice. So it's been like
I had to make it official. Like I want to do it right. Yeah. Like we was dating for back and forth. Yeah. She a very she have wonderful sisters.
Yeah. You have to be willing to travel and be open minded. That's the biggest thing, and it's not expensive. You look up tickets in advance. It's really not that expensive when you talk about finding the right person, you know what I mean?
Like we started for like 6 weekends in a row.
Yeah.
Like go flying back and forth.
So I just love seeing this. So please keep us in tune on this journey. If it gets to the proposal, you don't have to propose here. You could do it because I can tell you like to do it big time. And I respect that.
Yeah.
Just whenever it comes, let us know.
Okay, we will. Thank you,
Okay.
Kendra.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming and letting people know that this show does work.
Oh yeah,
Everyone,
we've
yeah.
definitely been letting people know that it works. Yeah, we're an example. So.
Yeah. Thank you guys. I love.
All right. Thank you, Kendra.
Bye, baby.
Bye.
Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available on iPhones and Android phones.